Sure, Masandawana. Welcome to the latest installment of the Yellow Corner, brought to you by the Masandawana fan flock. Yeah, great weekend, great results for us over the weekend against Chippa. Yeah, it's funny how for me, I don't know, for most of you guys, how a win for Sundowns, like, it determines my mood for the whole week in J. If Sundowns win, sharp the whole week in J. Show Mdorish.
Hola.
Grand.
I'm not winner.
Sharp. Yeah, no, before we go any further, we just want to pass our condolences to the Madisha family. We've all lost. Condolences to Masandawana, to the club as a whole, and the football fraternity as a whole. Now Mojeka's soul will finally rest in peace, and we make sure that his name is not forgotten, is never forgotten in the history books of Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, because he really was a legend, and you feel like he could have gone on to achieve even more than he had already had in his young age, So, Chippa, how did you see it, Mdorish?
Yeah, against Chippa, the boys performed very well. We created a lot of clear chances that we should have buried the game first half. But at least there's something positive in creating chances. It shows that we are doing something. It's just that we need to improve our finishing, and also in the final third, we need to be more clinical and punish these teams. And second half, we brought on Kapinga and Domingo, and I felt they should have done more. When you replace the likes of Mshishi and Gaston, you should continue where they left off or take the game to the next level. There are moments where Kapinga should have done something that is productive. It's either releasing the ball on time or making sure his shooting accuracy is good, but he didn't want to pass. He opted to take a shot. So he needs to, when we bring him as a sub, he needs to do something like add a goal or an assist to boost his confidence going to the next game. But overall, great performance, clean sheet, 3 points. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, so am I. I think we played well as a team. Like you said, we created chances, which is a positive. As much as we didn't bury them, but at least we creating. Unlike when you're not creating at all, But honestly, we should have won by a bigger margin. I think I was really upset with the scoreline, because we are not as clinical as we should have been, And I think with Densley, and at the end of the game, he did say they were very lucky to live with just 2 goals in J, But hopefully going forward, we'll rectify this, Yeah. Another thing that I would have done differently in this game, I would have played Mento more left center back, I can build up a Mento. So when he's on the right, he has to trap a polo right, because he can't trap the ball by the outside of his left, So not to say Romosa is not good on the ball, but Mento is our best defender when it comes to the ball. So if he's on the left, it makes everything easier for him, and it gives him the edge in J with everything. But overall, they played well. I'm not saying I don't have any problems about how they played. I'm just saying, Jay, I would prefer if Mento plays left center back and Musa plays right center back when we play with both of them. Yeah, Stellis, when's the cup competition?
Yeah, we are definitely fetching our cup, no doubt about that. But we shouldn't underestimate Stellenbosch, because of in their past 5 games, they haven't got a victory. So they are coming to this game with a different mindset, because obviously it's a cup game. But I believe our game against Chippa sent a very strong message to them, because if they are not doing well at the back, we are going to punish them. But still, it is a very good side. It is a team that plays according to their strength, because of they use the pace of Dimba, and also the pace of Dubria, and playing 3-5-2. They always put Van Heerden and Van Rooyen. They always push forward, and they add good numbers in attack. So we should look forward to those attacking, and also try to stop Patu from making those passes in the central. So yeah, if you can manage the speed of their forwards, and also try to keep quiet Nange, I think we can get something against them.
Yeah, no. Another the one player that really worries me in their team, Kidupri, he has got insane pace. Like, he's got insane pace. You can tell he's still a rough diamond, when it comes to like his end product. But yeah, Nanje running in more spacing, we need to really, really guard against that, And another thing, in their last game, they played with Scott because Sinkala was suspended. Sinkala is back now. But I still think they normally play with Nange and Sinkala in the middle of the park. I think this time, because it's us, they might just go with three. They might just add Scott Mohare, And Stellenbosch play a very... I don't understand this. Their system, man. I find it really intriguing. They play like until last season, Sheffield United, but now they just use one center back, to start attacks and attack. Sheffield used both. They have this diamond that they form whereby Robin goes Mohare, Kiena a receiver Polo, Mtetwa and is it Robertson or Roberts? They spread to the side. Yeah. So, but I believe they might not use that tactic against us, because I don't think Robin will be comfortable enough to receive the ball, knowing very well Shalule is going to press him. So they might opt to play Lilangefeld, might opt to play into the long ball, which will suit us in terms of the fact that their forwards are short, unless they start Price Moon. But if they play Duprieli Kikimba, the Nigerian striker, it would be easy for whoever is partnering him to win the balls and start the attack. But yeah, in the last 3 games we've beaten them 3 times. I think we've scored 7 goals and we've only conceded once against them. And for me, until yesterday, our game against them in the league was probably our best game. Yeah, this season.
Yeah. But even if they could play 3 at the middle, but I think you're gonna pose some threat to them, because of, if you look at their back 3, which is Robertson, Johannes, and also Mtetwa, they are very slow, and the likes of Mtetwa and Robertson, they don't know how to position themselves very well. You look at Mtetwa against Amazon, he was pressing where he was not supposed to, and he opened spaces behind him. So if they're gonna continue defending like that, they are going to be very troubled. But I think we have good and enough players to beat them. And the likes of Robertson, they are very slow. And you look at the piece of Shalulile, like they better be prepared for us. Yeah.
Another thing that I've taken note of in their games, they create a lot of chances, but they are not clinical at all in front of goal. Like, I think against Chiefs, I think they had 15 shots and only one on target, if I'm not mistaken. So that tells you a lot about their finishing, But I think this is one game that I don't think it will be easy, but Stellenbosch is not supposed to be a team that beats us, Kana badlala ka ntho ka Van Heerden le mang ka mo di-flanking.
Van Rooyen.
Yeah. I don't think they will be brave enough to attack us using the flanks. They definitely won't pose any threat centrally. So that's one team that I don't think should beat us. They conceded 3 against us the last time we played them, and they were also lucky to only concede 3 because we should have absolutely smashed them that day in Loftus. So this is one game that we should win. And Sankala and Patu, as good as they are, I don't think they will be good enough to trouble us. I think they will play. I have a feeling they will play Lele to scale them. I think this is one game whereby they might feel or they need pace more than anything up front in terms of maybe trying catching us on a break, because that Argentinian of theirs, Mendieta, last game he was injured, so maybe they might put Lele 2 in his position,
Yeah.
Rona, do we, as Como asked this on Twitter, do we continue with the same system or do we change the system?
Looking at how Stellenbosch played against Amazon, I don't see any need for us to change the formation, but because of I know they are going to change their setup and try to be more defensive. I think we can go with the same setup that we went for against Chiba. Like as long as we know that defensively we are doing our job and we don't allow them to get those runs, and also to stop them from passing around, and we know they normally create chances through part two. So if we can get one of our central midfield to keep an eye on Nangi, I think half of our problems will be solved. But whoever plays on Wednesday, I think we can do very well, and everyone can do what he needs to do and what he's supposed to do. But I'm looking forward for the game against Stellenbosch, and hopefully we're gonna beat them.
I'm a bit skeptical. I think this formation against Chiba, I understand. If we play the same formation against Buba Rock, I understand. But Patu is a quality player, man. We can't afford him spaces, say, Mohari. So is Sankala. Sankala is experienced. He's played at the highest level in continental football, So you need to, as much as they need to respect us, we also need to give them a certain level of respect, So I don't want us to this is a cup competition, man. I don't want us to get knocked out and regret having played this system, So for now, I would say let's go with 3 Monto Mohari, go back to our normal system, and maybe make changes in the second half when you've killed off the game, because Rapelang, trust me, Patulin Sankara, the quality players, man. The quality. We need to give them that level of respect. And a Patuka is late runs into the box, So who's this Lampard? It's the same type of runs, and he's got a great foot on him. So we really need to respect them, But with that said, I don't believe as a team as a whole, they're good enough to beat us, no matter who we field. But if we go back to the 3, it must not be a rigid 3, It must be a very mobile one. You must have runners more, You know why I like Rapelang? I like Spelele so much. Spelele plays football as if he plays professional football like Rapelang, more 5-a-side. More 5-a-side, you can't hide. You always running, because the moment you stop, or shoot these are the numbers, So Spelele is always, whether we on the ball, whether we off the ball, he's very mobile, So is Limhlegazi, Liena. So I believe we need to, if we play a 3, we bring back a River, and then those 2 we just give them Batalays the 80, and we just give them freedom. Yeah. Let's get into the lineup. So wait, which system are we saying? Are we playing?
Now I'm going for.
You going for
the previous one we used against Cheap.
Okay, so we'll definitely have different lineups. I'm going for a 4-3-3, Nane.
Okay.
And I believe as much as Dennis has kept so many clean sheets, I think this is one game where I would personally start Goss. Goss is a very good goalkeeper. I don't think I wouldn't have any worries with Goss starting, and he hasn't played at Sundowns, so give him game time for this game. Sundowns. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah. He has proven himself. Like he's a good goalkeeper, and you can rely on him. And he also has his own abilities that Dennis doesn't have. So yeah, I will start him too.
Okay. Back 4. My back 4 would be Kafu. Oh, not Adel Kafu. We got Dr. Mampure. We've got a new Kafu more right back. Lebone. I would have Lebo to make sure Van Heerden doesn't bomb forward. He's more worried about defending than he is about attacking. Because if he watched, he's definitely seen it by now. Lebu performance side, there's no way in his right mind he'd be running up and down. So I would have Lebu at right back. I would have. I would start Rushine. I would give Rushine a run, and then Mento and Lyle. That would be my back 4.
Nah. Okay, I wanted to start Aubry at left back, but because of Lyle hasn't been playing in past few games,
yes,
and he needs game time.
And
he needs game time for.
With that said, sorry to cut you off. Our next game is in 9 or 10 days, so you play Lyle in this game. To regain game. So yeah.
If he was playing the past few games that he missed, then I was going to introduce Mama Posa, but because he went out and he didn't play a couple of games, so I will put them dead left back, and so that he can regain his confidence again. Because we still have tough games coming on our way, so we need our best players fully fit. So I would start line 2 and also Rushin Deruk. I think.
Sorry, Rapelang, you move from Tony. Let's talk about into a bit Mudiba. Did we sign Mudiba to play left back? I would have thought we signed him for left back. But judging by the last couple of games, do you think we signed him for left back?
I doubt. Because against Pirates, he started as one of our offensive players. Yes. When he came on MT8, when he came on as a sub, he was he was playing in an offensive position.
Yeah.
So most of his games he has been playing as an offensive player, and the time where he played at left back, it is where we used to substitute Langerman. Maybe it happened 2 games in a row where we took off Langerman and we brought on Maposa, but we'll see. The thing is, he has played as a offensive player or left winger before, so it's nothing new to him. So I think he can manage, but I think he is best suited to go left back.
All right. Yeah, you wanted to say something, Karushin?
I will play him too because of advantage. He has been playing Marisbeck. It's not like someone who was sitting on the bench or we bought him annually injured. So I think he is fit, and I believe he has trained. He has trained with the team. So, and he's a good player. I think it won't take him a lot of time to adapt to our system. We have known him from Marisbeck that he's a calm boy on the ball, and he knows how to open up for the ball when the goalkeeper is about to take the goal kick. So he won't struggle, and he fits like a glove to our system. But I would like to see that happening first. But he's a good player.
Funny enough, more press conferencing, post-game press conference, Manova hinted or they might convert him, or they'll play him at as a defensive midfielder, more 16, eh? Basically, like revenge, eh?
If they see something special about him, that means he can play as a 6, because we know our technical team has converted Bongani Zungu into a 6. They have done it too with Rivaldo. So if they want to make Roshin another 6, I'd like to see that happening, but I doubt it will be a failure, because of it has happened before, and Roshin Duruk has football brains. Yeah.
But I don't think if it happens, it will be this season, because that would mean Mandela is our only right-footed centre back, and so I think with time, Monal game to Atlamozama more on a 6, but I think he'll mostly play more at the back, Yeah. Let's move to the midfield. I can right now it's okay, now midfield yaka. Ki River most positioning high, and my 2-8 skin to ki Spelele lintole limhlekas.
Okay, and now I would start Jali and Mkulis again. I will keep them in the team again, but I wouldn't want Mkulis to be more advanced like he did in our previous game. He needs to help Jali in the midfield, and like Jali Adale like kapela our center backs, and Mkulis abe kapela Jali ibe yena le gona ke o try hore a shield Jali and our back four, and we all know that Mkulis is good at running. He has the stamina, and I think he can cover for certain players when they are out of their positions, and he shouldn't push forward like he did against Chip, because of we know that the piece of Stellenbosch can cause danger to any team. So yeah, I would start Kulisi and AJ as our 6 again.
Another reason why I would start this train, for our next game is a Champions League game. So I would want River to have some sort of match fitness going into that game. I'm sure we'll play a friendly game, maybe a weekend and then midweek again. But it's different to a real match, where there's a lot at stake. Wow. So hence River hasn't played in a while. Hence I would start a formation because I am certain in the Champions League that's the formation that we'll play. So this being our
Yeah.
last game until our next game, yeah, an official game. That's why I start in trouble. But I get you. I get you, and I get where you're coming from. You know, my front three, my front three is simple. It's Gaston, Shalulile, Mshish. I'm dropping Kemet, eh?
Why you suffer the likes of Domingo and Kapinga and others also have a chance like we'd prefer goals at the goals. So why Bona also try to a chance?
The thing is, as much as you want to give everyone a chance, you don't want to change the whole team, you know, because now when you change the whole team, with each other, almost everyone with each other in an official match, you know. So you'd want to even keep a certain amount of players most starting lineup, and then maybe kill off the game in the first half, bring them on in the second half, you know, because I don't think you'd want because this is a cup game, you know what Stellenbosch is gonna do, Rapela. As long as it's still nil going into the second half, it builds a confidence. We might start panicking. We have all the experience, not so, but this is football. Cup competition, 80th minute, it's still nil. You start doing the total side and you start making silly mistakes, you know. They start getting the set piece, they bring on Bryce Moon, you know, they capitalize Gandozo. You want to give people a run, but you want to kill off the game. You want to kill off the game first half and make it comfortable for those who will come in, you know. And I thought about Tabayasha Lulile, but I thought, nah, the way into Idlalanga thing, Stellenbosch Idlalanga thing, we need Shalulile, we need his high press. You need the mad dogs for this game so that you make sure they don't play their style of play. They do not have Robin open up and Makale Robin moves it to Sankala and they start building. He switches the ball and so I think let's kill off the game and then maybe second half we can make substitutions. But that's just my thinking and my front three. I'd like to hear yours.
Now, front four that go for bringing Kapinga, and also I let Gaston start the game because of Gaston didn't play most of our games in the beginning. Yeah. So I'll give him a chance so that he gets used to play 90 minutes. And also, I'll start Kermit, and I'll start him because I want him to regain his performance. Like in a couple of games, he has been too desperate to get a goal, and unfortunately, he didn't get any goal. He last scored against Swallows, and he has been trying too hard. Sometimes he shoots where he's not supposed to. So
don't you think starting him then now puts him under a lot of pressure whereby he's the striker, he needs to get a goal. He's thinking, I need to score because I might get pulled off in the second half around the 60th minute. Don't you think it's better to get a lead, get a few goals, maybe Shalulile, and then when there isn't that much pressure for us to get a goal, you bring him on in the second half?
Nah, Kemet is a big boy, man. Lena, you know, goals are expected from him. He knows the pressure, so he needs to deliver, whether coming on from the bench or whether starting the game. So I think he needs to start the game, and the good thing he can do is to play on Robin Johannes' shoulder, like try to be too close to the box so that when we get a cross or a cutback, he's in a good position to just tap in. You look at the goal that Serino scored. That's why I want Kemet to position himself to get inside the kitchen and bury those chances. Okay, I know.
Williams.
I know he can drop a little bit deeper and try to strike a long range, but this time he doesn't get them like we normally know Kemet. But I want him inside the box, and I want him to compose himself versus the goalkeeper. We've seen against Celtic, he missed 1-on-1 yesterday. Our game against Chippa, he missed another 1-on-1. So I think he needs to be composed and just do the right thing, and it will be a goal. So I would start him as our main striker, and I'd like to see Villa playing behind Kemet, but because of I don't know whether Villa is on our injury list or not, but I would love to start Villa. Yeah, I'd love to start Villa.
So you playing Tapingale, Serino on the sides, and you have Villa behind Kemet, and you benching Shalulile.
Yeah, I'm resting Shalulile. Shalulile has played a lot of. Shalulile has played a lot of 90 minutes. Like he should rest. Thabiso. There's still a lot of games for Shalulile.
Our next game is in 10 days. How much more rest does he need when our next game is in 10 days?
But like you have said it, midweek we can play friendlies. So Shalulile, you can see is always ready for a game. Like he deserves some rest at times. He deserves some, as much as he gives us something that most of our strikers don't give. But he should rest, and we should also learn to play without Shalulile also.
Okay, fair point when you put it like that. But this means the high press, the mad dog press is not gonna happen. That front four, there's no way they're gonna high press him. We must forget about high press if you're playing that front. That means Stellenbosch will build from the back. Hamanati, Ntoto bulela polo, Robben apulele bolo, I into the middle field. So, but yeah, no, team how. But I'm sticking to my team, and I'm prepared to bet with you, or the coaches will go. It might not be with the same personnel, but they will go more likely with the players. There will be more players that I've chosen than the ones that you've chosen.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not even convinced that team how.
I'm convinced. Like, we can place a bet, so let's bet any bet I'm in.
All right. Okay. No, we'll discuss that off camera. Right? About bet. Scoreline.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
And then Mobane win the 3-0. Mobane win the 3-0, not 2-0. Because Limango about Chilare, Sonal Tomo PS, Sonal VAR.
But the goal was disallowed. Not totally exam. You just need to accept the prediction aganel right.
Can an element every moment?
And I say bad. You got.
Can I man time and span and darren water?
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand the whole Uboni's wrong or offside when he was behind play, but yeah, like Mangoba said, so now VAR. Now we'll go for 3-0 again. Go for 3-0, yeah?
Goal scorers.
Shalulile will get a brace. Mshishi or Serene, one of the two.
All right, we will see.
Yeah, no. Marade. One of this thing of not, we so used to playing every 3 days. Now we're gonna have to wait for a while now to play, But yeah, we'll miss. Oh, just
You know, a well rested team ya Sundowns. So, so sometimes like play if you like gap like no and 12 guy.
Yeah.
Advantage go plus you'll have time to recover.
Yes.
But disadvantage go ebola momentum on like game life we struggle like to play our normal game. But
yeah.
I'm looking forward to us beating Stellenbosch and doing very well in the continent. And our first game, we are playing a team we haven't played before, so we will see.
Yeah. Before we close, let's touch on how we've done. We're halfway through the season now. Are you happy with how things have gone, how we've played, the amount of points that we've accumulated? Yeah. Sundowns and just in general.
Yeah, with the points you have collected and the goals you have scored and the clean sheet we have kept, I'm very happy with our performance. And we added Coach Steve on the technical team, which was a great thing. You can see that the technical team are working together, and I'm looking forward for us to reach the goals that we have set for ourselves in the second round of the league. But first round, I'm very impressed, and Neo said on the vlog that we have collected more points than last year, so it shows there's an improvement to the team.
We've started well. I think 15, 16, 16, 17, and this season, halfway through, we've collected the same amount of points. And like 15, 16, that's when we set that record at 71. So for us to break that record now, we're going to have to get 39 points in the second half of the season. Is it?
It is achievable. It is achievable. Like, if you look at the 3 draws we've played, we should have at least got a 1 win at least. And you look at our draw against TTM, like we should have won some of those draws we have played. And I think we have played Chiefs away. They still need to come to Pretoria. Cape Town City still needs to come to Pretoria. And in first round, we've played tough games away, but we managed to get 3 points and positive results. So second round of the league, most of our players and also let's hope we don't rotate the team and keep the winning team and reach whatever target we have set for ourselves.
Yeah, but that's out of their control in terms of keeping the same into COVID and injuries, But hope, fingers crossed to now, most of our top dogs are back, are coming back now. So one just hopes got the last stretch of the season we have them. I don't want to jinx this, Rapelang, but do you think we can do it? The Invincibles.
Invincible. I knew it. Look, Thabiso, I think we can do it. You look at the game where we considered more than 2 goals. It is against Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And other games we have considered 1 goal, and others we haven't considered. So I think our defensive is doing pretty well this season, and let's hope Mandela comes back and we have all our players available, and we keep the same performance. It is achievable. If we can play 15 games without defeat, that means we can still play another 15 games without any defeat.
Yeah, no, fingers crossed, man. If there's one thing that I wanted this season, if I got 72 points and the Invincibles, yeah, no, one will work on what's on social media, but let's have 100 on social media, eh?
If it doesn't happen, I know those are the team where say level. You remember against Amazon? I don't know, it was 2 seasons back.
Hey, yeah.
Like,
yeah, I remember.
Goal of Stars.
Langa Aikora own goal.
Like, we thought we were going for it, but hey man, you know this smaller teams sometimes they give us a tough time, but it is achievable. In fact, we have a good and big squad. Like, even if we lose a certain player, you know that there's a replacement go benching, so we can do the invincible.
Yeah, I guess that's a wrap, Mdogi. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the Masanda One Event vlog, like and comment, and yeah, you know the story. Comment with your preferred lineup for Wednesday's cup game. Yeah, see you again in maybe next week Friday before our Champions League game. Good luck to the boys on Wednesday, and yeah, cheers.